Hello everybody, this is Trina. I am working on the Cedar and Pine scrapbooking workshop kit, and in my last video I did this layout here. There'll be a little bit of a glare, but you can kind of see it went together really quickly. I was very excited. I still am very excited because, I'm actually just continuing on with the next one, but you'll see these in, increments. But the next one is, what is the next one? Let's see, we've got to get to number 2. Okay, here we go. So this is the next layout here. So it will be this one here. And so yeah, if you're interested in this, I will leave the description, the link in the description box below, so you can shop that if you want to. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I already have these all cut out and put in little kits so that I divvied out all of the product per project. So let's get started. I do know that I accidentally cut the paper, the striped paper, the wrong direction, but I had enough left over that I could just make these pink strips here. Now I want to show you, on this layout it shows the stripes going horizontally. Well, when I cut the background paper, I didn't even, they probably said it in the instructions here, like it shows you to cut it horizontally instead of vertically, and I cut it vertically. So I decided with my extras that I would just cut out some of the pink from the pink stripes, and I will use that instead of horizontal stripes. So that is something that is a little bit different than the instructions, but it also shows you that, you can do that if you need to. So I have everything separated here. Well, I will be separating everything. Okay. So this is the base, which is French vanilla. And then, let's see, what are we going to do? It says, use French vanilla cardstock as page base. That is that. Step 2, attach 2A. 2A. So on the instructions, it shows you that 2A is the base piece here. It's this piece. So that will be 2A. And it tells you about how far away you want it, about 1 1/8 inches. 1 1/8 inches from the edge of the French vanilla. So 2A is 1/8 inch in from the edge of the French vanilla. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, I should have cut it this direction instead of that direction, but I cut it that direction. Oh well. Oh well. I'm still going to be happy with it, and it'll still look nice. And honestly, it's just one of those things that if you didn't even want pink on there, you could totally make it a different color if you wanted to. So it's very much up to interpretation and preference. Of course, having to come up with another color, it wouldn't be that difficult. These are very Christmas. The pink isn't generally a Christmassy color, but it is really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to try to figure this out and get this straight. 1 1/8 it says, right? So I'm going to line up my vanilla cardstock to one of the lines on my mat here, and then maybe I can line that up to 1 1/8, like so. But I'm thinking I need to go up a little bit. Maybe I will line it up down here too. I can. Like so. Like that. Down just a touch. Like that. That does not look even. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is what I did with the last one, where I just lined it up visually in between and be okay with it. I guess maybe I could line it up here. There we go. That's better. There. It is 1/8, not a quarter, which is where I was going wrong. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the right size. Okay, So now it says attach 2B and 2C, which are these two pieces here. And I don't even know if I have adhesive that is that small. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see, I guess. As long as I go slow, maybe I can get it to stay directly on that piece and not go off of it. I don't know that I needed that much adhesive though. I guess we must have. Okay, let's see what we have here. Do the end, look down the side. So anytime there's anything, like you can see here, it's sticking off the side, just kind of fold it over on itself and it'll stick to itself. And then it won't stick out the side anymore. Now I know that there are many different types of adhesives. Some people just prefer liquid adhesive, some prefer dry, some use both like me. I use, for me it depends on what, you know, the item is that I'm adhering. So now this goes on each side here of the paper. Okay, and then we have another one, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. And we'll do those edges there. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put this down this edge as well. Okay, there we have that. So next step, attach the overlay die cut to craft die cut with 3D foam tape. So this is the craft die cut and this is the overlay die cut, and I'm assuming they will line up perfectly. Yes, they will. And it says to use craft foam tape. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know if this is going to work, but we shall try. I am going to use my trimmer and cut this into pieces. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and split this into evidently quarters. So I'm going to go down the quarter line here and then just go over it over and over again, and ta-da! I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Now this one is going to be a little bit thinner, I think. Oh, no, maybe it will work. Okay. Order it a couple of times and then you have 3 strips. And look, I love how easy that was. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so this one will go here. You want to make sure that you're putting this on the right side because this side is the wrong side. You just want to make sure that your words are straight, and then you can flip it over and go ahead and add your adhesive. Okay. Again, we're going to go right down the side. And then I will go ahead and fill in any empty spots that need to be filled in. Like, say, that. And that. And then I think for things like this down here, I'm going to go ahead and use a thinner strip from here. Like that. And then, I don't know, through here maybe. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and add some up in here. Like so. And here. And these thinner cut ones really do help a lot. So then we've got, come on now. Well, that one didn't cut through very well. That one can go here. This one can go here. Try to get these down here without causing too many pieces. And then I think we'll do some pieces, some larger pieces for the center here. And then anything in between, obviously. Okay, I think I need one more piece, maybe two. There. Maybe? Maybe there. Okay, I think that's going to be it. And this needs to go onto the craft piece. It's going to take forever, it seems like. Now you could definitely add more foam adhesive if you wanted to. I don't know that it needs it. If something does need it, then I can definitely add it after the fact, so I'm not too worried about that. They just want to make sure that this die cut is given kind of a shadow, so you can definitely, you know, notice the words, which, I mean, it is kind of white backed on or French vanilla backed on a craft color, so it should show. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and align this edge up here, and it should all fall into place. Should being the keyword. That's not falling into place. And that is a little on the high end up there, so let's see if we can, okay. I'm just gonna lay that down flat, push it down, and there we go. Okay, so it is foamed. Let's make sure that I'm actually in frame. Okay, next. Okay, it says attach title, which I'm assuming would be wonderful. Must be. Because it says attach glitter die cut title. Maybe, oh, title, they consider this the title. Okay, so let's attach that. I don't want this coming off, so there we have it. Okay, and it says that it is 1/4 inch from this piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. Let's see if it's actually in its, okay, 1/4 inch from there. So about there. Like that. I think I might need a piece under here, which I thought I might need one eventually somewhere. I want something thin, so I'm going to go with this thin one here if possible. I'm going to take both sides off. Well, there's only one side, but you know what I mean. I'm going to take it off there and see if I can get this. There we go. That's better. Okay, I don't know. That one seems pretty sturdy. This one seems to be laying down, so I might just add some under the R here. Another thin one would be good. I think just a small one would work just fine. Just something to keep it up. Ah, don't lose it. Okay, so lift that up, stick it. Oh, that did not work. That was like a total fail. Okay, well, let's just stick it there and then there. Haha, like that. Okay. So next is to add glitter die cut title, which is in my little pouch of embellishments. Okay, so wonderful. Wonderful. Kind of curves right down into onto the M, like that. And this is pretty much centered between the two sides. And then this is centered, okay, so that looks good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use liquid adhesive on this one. If I had my Xyron or a bigger Xyron, I don't know if that would actually fit through my mini. If I had a bigger Xyron, I would use it. I would definitely use it and just run it through there and have adhesive on the back. It would make it way quicker, easier, but I don't. So, liquid adhesive it is. For those of you who do not know what a Xyron machine is, it is a adhesive like sticker maker. So you put your whatever piece of paper you want in to your Xyron machine and it puts adhesive onto the back of it, whatever it is. As long as you put it in right. If you put it in wrong, it'll put the adhesive on the front, which I have done before. Not that I wanted it to, but it just did it. So alright, in between both sides here, evenly-ish, if possible. And I'll probably have to clean some things up here. I can see this one here. I had a feeling that was going to stick out there. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to go with this one. down. And then we'll go ahead and do the last letters. I want to make sure this is close to the full, the earth, like so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that on there, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the rest of the embellishments and the photo mats. Attach 2D, which is the mats. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just stack the photo placement things onto each color, because it's saying to do all the green pieces at once. Or no, they're not the green pieces. All of the cream pieces at once. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and stack each one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, like, I'm going to grab a vanilla and a green and a photo placeholder. And I'm just going to, I'm actually going to put this on here for later. Like that. And just put it, you know, in the center of this. If you hear that loud noise, that is my washer. Or my fan, or my heater, because it's cold. It's supposed to be getting really cold lately, or here anyways. So let's see, we've got, okay, so then I'll just adhere this like that to the center of this. To me, that lines up much easier because I can bring this wherever I need it to be. I don't have to move the whole entire paper. So, like, you know, it's totally personal preference, but that's my preference. Okay, here we go. I feel like I have a hair in my eyeball. Across my eyeball, which I probably do. Yes, I do. And it's stuck in my glasses. Well, of course. And I had an eyelash on my eye too, or on my lens. I just got me new glasses, and they're just like way heavier than my last glasses, and I didn't notice when I was in the office, the eye doctor, but they've like been pressing on my nose a lot, and I don't normally complain about stuff like that, but this is noticeable, like really noticeable. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be going back to the eye doctor or not, but something may have to be done if it keeps leaving really, really dark red spots on my nose. And I'm constantly moving them because it's actually hurting in those spots. So, I don't really want to do that for a year until I get my next pair. If I need another pair by then. Well, I would have to say, if I have to have these for a year, I will definitely be getting a new pair at the end of the year. I don't know that I can handle that for a year. But, okay, so that's done. And now we can go ahead and see what they want to do with these. Okay, attach 2G. Okay, we've got those. Attach photos. Okay, so you don't have to put these up on foam tape if you don't want to, but I kind of think I like the idea of having them on foam tape. And I kind of need to know how far. Okay, so the journaling is supposed to be at the bottom. So if you don't want the journaling on there, you could just center these between, the top and the bottom and not have journaling at all. And just have your photos, which would, that's definitely an option. I don't know if I want to do journaling on there or not, but I do kind of like how it looks. So let's see, we've got This one is 3/4 from the bottom. So let's start at the bottom, I guess. Start at the bottom, 3/4 of the way up, which might be easier to do with this. So we're doing 3/4 of the way up, which would be there. So this, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. Oh, that's right, I'm doing foam tape. Yo. And these are the, these are subtle things that you can change up to your preference, like using foam tape instead of just plain adhesive. It's not necessary, but you can do it if you prefer. It does take a little bit of time, I admit it does, but I like the look of it better, so. Now this one I was thinking about adding some sequins at the end, because you know me and bling, I love me some bling. Okay, so T-square ruler, we need it to go down to there. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this this one up. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm actually gonna flip this over and just line it up. Excuse me. There. That would actually work just as well this way. I'm gonna put the 3/4 line on the top here instead of on the bottom, and I think that will line up much better and much easier as well. Okay. So pretty much there, pretty even across the board. Just gonna put this down. And then I'm assuming we want to do an even amount between there and there, which is not an even amount, but it's close. Okay, and then it's a 1/2 inch from the top. So 3/4 inch from the bottom and 1/2 inch from the top. So I'm going to flip this around, and we're going to do a 1/2 inch from the top. Keep forgetting, I'm doing foam tape, foam tape. Using a lot more foam tape than I thought I would, that's for sure. Okay, so 1/2 inch down, we'll line it up to the line, and then I will find the 1/2 inch, which is here, line it up, and that should go right there, like that. Ooh, like that. Okay, so I don't know where my video cut off. My memory card was full, so I had like 13, 14, maybe 15 videos on there, so it kept cutting off and I didn't realize it. So I am going to go ahead and fast forward it through. I don't know if I need to fast forward through it after all, but I'm going to go ahead and add these on here. And so this is what we're supposed to end up with. You can see where the flowers are. We're pretty darn close to that, so all I have to do is get these on here and then we'll be done. So this bottom one is pretty much just like that. Goes right over the edge of the R, which is not a big deal. And now you could definitely, if you wanted to, you could definitely add, ooh, that was loud. It looks like they added some glitter gel in the center of these flowers, which is definitely an option. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that there like that, and then, no, because there's so much of this die cut that is going to be on top of the photos. I don't know if I need like that. I don't know that I need foam. I might slide a little slice of foam tape underneath of there. It doesn't need to be really thick per se. Well, that didn't work. Let's try this one. Some of those didn't actually cut through like I'd hoped, but I didn't want to cut all the way through everything either, so I'm going to try some foam tape on this, back and underneath, like that. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and go up here for this one, and that's pretty much exactly what it looks like, so yay, that's going to be easy. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful Thanksgiving, if you guys have celebrated your Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, some people don't, so, and that's, you know, totally up to them. Not my place to decide for them. So, yeah. But I do hope you enjoyed whatever holiday you are celebrating, and that you have authentic joy. Authentic joy. What do I mean by authentic joy? Well, sometimes we think things really bring us joy, and they do to a point, but, you know, real happiness is what I'm most excited for. I really like when I see people, the joy just light up in their faces. And not because they received something, just because either they're connecting with something, or they're learning something new, or, just that kind of joy. That's like, I love that joy. That's, I don't know. I think it's because I can connect to that kind of joy. It makes me happy. Okay, so I'm going to use foam tape on this leaf here because it's going to be sticking out over these guys, and I think I'm just going to leave it like that because I want to be able to slide the photo down in. I don't want to adhere it to the photo place holders, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and, well, that might work better if I might actually have to put 2 of them on there now that I think about it. As far as the depth, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with 2. I think just the connection between, the difference between joy and happiness is, I think what I'm talking about. Oh, that's like the perfect height. So these 3 pieces of paper definitely need a double thickness of, I wish I should probably do that same thing down here. I don't know if I want to run it out. It worked. It worked. It worked. I can do it. I can do it. Realizing you can accomplish something that you dreamed about, and I don't know, that's just me. Okay, so next one is this one up here. I don't know that I need this. Oi. But I do need this. Alright, let's see how this works. It's gonna go up here, like so. And then this goes here like so. And this goes here like so. I think that should go under that one. That's a lot of black and white. Well, black and cream. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. I need more adhesive. I need more adhesive. Look at that. Oh, failure. I know, I have all kinds of things that come out of my mouth. Most of them are good. Most, like, I'm a stickler for being good and doing good and bringing good into the world. I really prefer that over anything else. I mean, it just speaks to me, so no need for anger. There's other ways you can deal with problems. I don't know. My beliefs are going to be totally different from everybody else's, so, well, not totally different, but I mean, there will always be differences in, you know, people's beliefs, and that's okay. That's the way the world is meant to work. Okay, so that goes that way. That kind of goes that way. We've got 3 or 4 of those sticking out, so we'll go down here like so. And then we can add this one on there, which goes right out the front like that, I think. Like that. Like that? I don't know. Like that. And it's supposed to stick out. I think this needs to go at a different angle. Like that. There we go. I like that better. Okay. Looks good. And I don't know about that leaf up there. That leaf up there. It's kind of stuck. So we'll just have to bring it down just a touch. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this adhesive as much as I can on here at the base so that I can stick it down. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick some foam adhesive under these. If I can manage it. Should be able to. And I do remember that I need to, I don't know if I need to. No, I don't know that I need to. I was thinking that I might need to put two layers, but I don't think so. Okay. Let's see this one here. And yeah, I forgot to take that back off, so that's gonna be, I did it. I did it. Adhesive there. Almost done. Like, we are literally one piece of foam tape from being done, I believe. Oh, it says it stickles. Stickles. My carrier sheet's falling apart. No, I have had it that way for a really long time though, so you know, they're bound to fall apart eventually. They're not meant to be kept around forever, so I guess it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so there's that. And then it shows stickles. I really don't know that you guys can see it, but right here in the center, oh, you can. Look at that. Right in the center, it shows stickles right here in the center of the flower. So I don't have gold stickles. And I don't have any actual stickles. So I have some colors that I can use of what I do have, which is Studio G. I don't even know if it's, if it's dry or not. It's been a while. So I have this color, which I could use. I have a rainbow. It's like a rainbow silver. It actually has, come on, you can do it. It actually has little rainbows on each little speck. And then I have this one here, which is kind of a, I want to say bronzy tone, copper tone. That's definitely more of a copper tone. And then it's like a dark copper, aged copper. And then this is more of an aged bronze, aged gold kind of color. And so I'm thinking, I don't think I want to use these two. Or I don't. So I'm thinking one of these two might work. I'm trying to figure out which one looks best with the paper. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this one. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's make up our minds. Oh, it's still wet. Yay. So, what do they have? It says Embellish flower centers with glitter gel. So they just have 3 dots. 3 dots on both this one and this one, but nothing on this one, which I'm thinking I might actually just kind of do the swirl thing with. Ooh, getting fancy. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of dots. And then one thing that I had learned before a while ago, oops, if you touch them together, they make a glob. Actually, that was one thing. The other thing that I learned was if you flick it, flick the back of the paper, it's supposed to take the like points off, which I like not having the points on there. So let's see if I can do this one. I don't know if I can do this one or not. Oh, that one was messy. So you can definitely use whatever kind of, glitter glue you have. I'm going to flick that before it starts drying. That one's a blob. I could definitely do just a blob if I wanted to. I really do like the spots though. And then it just brings down the points. So this one, I like all 3 having something, right? I can't help it. So I'm going to try to do this. I don't know if I should go from the inside or not. See, this has a really big nozzle, and I don't know if the stickles have a big nozzle like this, and this is going to take forever to dry, but so far I like it. Alright. And that will be the center of that, and I will flick that, and down goes the point. Okay, so I think I might just add something over here. Just looks like it needs something. A little bigger than that. Oh, okay, well, that'll be it. Okay, so question is, should I add some what are they? Sequins. I kind of want to add sequins. Okay. Either sequins or dots. I don't think I want to use those. If I did anything, I think I would want to do like either the gold sequins to bring out the gold in these, or I'm wondering if maybe I should just wait on the sequins until I have photos, because I might want to add them on top of the photos. So, okay, well, I think that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to wait. So this is it. So this took a pretty short amount of time, most of my talking, and I actually did a pretty decent job of actually just keep going and not stopping and talking until now. So I hope you guys, I guess maybe I should show you a close-up of that. So there's that. It's just, once it dries, it will dry fairly small, low, like it won't be sticking up a lot, and it will have just a bit of sparkle to it. So it's actually glitter with a clear base. That one was totally, totally not what I had hoped for, but that's okay. I wonder if I could pull it up, with my needle like I do with my liquid adhesive. Probably could, but I'm not going to mess with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back with my next video, being project number 3, with the, what is it called? Cedar Pine Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. And I will leave the link in the description box below for those of you who want to get your hands on these. These are only available until, well, technically they will be retiring December or January 1st. So that means I don't know if you can get your hands on them or not after that. Close to My Heart has been changing it up so that they have been putting more older things still in the in an online only section in our websites. So you can always check there and see if they have it. Until they may have it until they run out. They may not. I can't ever tell what they're gonna have in there. So it's best to get it while you can, while you know it's there. because I can't guarantee that it will be there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.